Hello. Welcome to Independence Update, where we highlight yesterday and tomorrow, today. I'm your host, Kevin Neal Smith. Let's dive in. On Tuesday, November 7th, the Township Board of Trustees held a regular meeting. In regular business, the board approved a sub-recipient agreement and allocation adjustment for the Community Block Program. They also approved out-of-state travel for a township employee, and the next Township Board of Trustees meeting will be on November 21st at 6 p.m. There will be a Planning Commission meeting on November 9th. And on November 1st, there was a Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. The board heard 3 new cases. The first case was about a resident looking to add a garage to their house. Upon a thorough discussion, the request was approved. The second case was for new signage at the Wendy's located on Dixie Highway, and the board approved that request. And the last case was a home addition, and that was also approved. There will be a Clarkston City Council, Board of Education, and an Independence District Library Board meeting on November 13th. Now remember, all tapings of government meetings can be found at our website, independencetelevision.com. Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce will be hosting their 30th annual meeting on November 16th. It looks to be a great event, and ITV will be there streaming it live. If you haven't noticed, Independence Oaks and Independence Township have partnered to install a safety path that will connect the south entrance of the park with the north entrance. The safety path will also connect with existing safety paths already on Sashabaw Road. We have a short video for you now that we'd like to share.
I'm here to give you an update on our newest safety path project. It's a joint effort with Independence Oaks. It's an Oakland County park, and our Independence Township Safety Path. It's a joint effort to connect the north end of the township with the south end existing safety path.
So the role that Oakland County Parks is playing with this trail project is the county is managing the design and construction of the trail segment itself. We are partnering with Independence Township on this project.
Independence Oaks saw the need to connect their park entrances. They felt the trail would be a great way to do it. They were thinking of going through their park to connect. We saw the need to connect the safety path at the north end to the south end. We combined our efforts and come up with the best fit for both entities.
This segment of the trail is important to the residents of this area. It will provide a connection along Sashabaw Road. There's an existing segment of the trail that runs along Sashabaw that will connect up to the Oak Hill neighborhoods and some of the northern Independence Township residents.
There's various hurdles we have to go over here, and some of the areas is wetlands designated by the DEQ, which well worth it to complete this system. Asphalt being a hard surface and great for riding bikes, rollerblading, and then connecting with that boardwalk, it's really putting us in a great spot for a safety path along this road.
What a great video. We'd love to thank Kevin and Zach for agreeing to be interviewed for that piece. ITV recently had an opportunity to cover a couple of charity 5K and 10K runs right here in Clarkston. So here's a look at both of those events.
Greg and I are friends. Greg's from Draw, and we just were having a conversation one day, and he talked about, yeah, I'm thinking about having a 5K for Draw. And I'm like, really? Well, I wanted to have one for the fort, you know, kind of like peanut butter and chocolate. So we said, let's do that. And I said, great, we'll be the presenting sponsor, you know, we'll help you with whatever you need. And it just really went from there. A bucket run is just a 5K run, and the bucket part of it has to do with Draw, and what Draw does, which is disaster relief at work, what Draw does is fill buckets. So they're like the 5-gallon buckets you see at Home Depot or Lowe's, and they have different buckets with different supplies. And when there's a natural disaster somewhere, that's what they take, whether it's, you know, buckets with cleaning supplies or buckets for even volunteers or bathroom supplies, whatever it may be. So it really is about the buckets. Draw attracted me because it's a local nonprofit, so it's right here in Clarkston. yet it reaches all the way through the country. They literally will just throw some people in a van and go. It's really just a bunch of big-hearted people that like to do this. We have an awesome community, so thanks everybody.
We raise money for research for the rare disease amyloidosis. My husband and I established the foundation in 2003 before he died. And we also provide support to patients and caregivers. So we have a toll-free hotline, research grants. We have pamphlets, informational pamphlets, and we've got a website that we keep up to date. I just talked to a 74-year-old woman last night that said that she feels that the only place on the internet to get information is our website because she feels it's the most accurate. We're very fortunate. We have many of the doctors involved with the disease that review all our material before we publish. And we do have a very small funded travel grant program because many of these patients have to travel to the Mayo Clinic or to Boston University or someplace in New York City. It's basically just a 5K, 10K, but one of my coworkers, her daughter is a cheerleader at Clarkson High School and convinced several of her cheerleading friends to dress up as ghouls, and then we scattered them around the run to scare people. Getting some positive feedback. We've gotten a lot of support from the community. We were very pleased. Just a big thank you to everybody in the community that helped us.
Back in August, we filmed local band The Hustlers at Hamlin Pub in Clarkston. Over the next couple of episodes, we'll be sharing some of their originals, starting right now with New Addiction.
We're going to play one more original song for you. This one's called New Addiction. It's about just when you thought you've hit your limit on things that you could become addicted to, you go and fall in love. The sweet smell of a glass of wine, a few beers that quit in time, the sound of ice in a whiskey glass. At first puff off a cigarette, living life with no regrets, getting rowdy all night and kicking ass. Just a few of my gotta habits. Some are new and some old habits. I'd quit them all today if it meant each day. Girl, it's like it's your personal mission. But thanks to you, got a new addiction. Your love is so intoxicating. Every time you lead me away, longing for the taste of your next kiss. The whiskey only hurt my head. The late nights left me feeling dead. There ain't no way I'll ever get over this. Just a few of my gotta habits. Some are new and some old habits. I'd quit them all today if it meant each day. Girl, it's like it's your personal mission. But thanks to you, got a new addiction. Fix now. rises is stronger than the feeling I get when I hold you tight. No matter how hard I try, the feeling's too strong and I come running back to you every time. Just a few of my gotta habits, some are new and some old habits. I quit them all today if it meant you'd stay. Girl, it's like it's your personal mission. Ah, but thanks to you, got a new addiction. Yeah, thanks to you, got a new addiction.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As always, if you're looking for more events happening around town, make sure you check out www.clarkstoncalendar.org. We're just about out of time this episode, but before we go, we've got another Fast Five for you. The Chamber is having an inaugural holiday market at Bay Court Park on November 11th. Draw will be holding Bowling for Buckets at Cherry Hill Lanes in Clarkston on November 12th. Veterans Day is on November 10th. And the Clarkston Village Players will be presenting Morning at 7, the engaging and humorous play that portrays four sisters, Cora, Ida, Esther, and Ari, whose lives are inextricably intertwined. Into the fray comes Myrtle Brown, perpetually engaged to Ida's son Homer. Taking matters into her own hands, Myrtle finally gets a proposal by compelling Homer to fly the nest, which sends Homer's father, Carl, into one of his spells. Morning at 7 will not only make you feel great about yourself, but it will let you finally forgive every member of your family who has ever wronged you, said Thomas Burke, Talking Broadway. Shows will be on November 17th, 18th, 19th, and the 24th. Now, to end this episode, we have one final video to share with you. We hope you enjoy it.
We're excited to introduce a brand new community event to the Clarkston area this November, and we hope you'll be a part of it. The inaugural holiday market will take place on Saturday, November 11th from 3 to 7 p.m. at the newly renovated Brady Lodge in Bay Court Park. This event is a business and retail showcase with free fun for the whole family. There will be a holiday lights display, horse-drawn wagon rides, reindeer, free hot cocoa and s'mores roasting, an appearance by Santa and Mrs. Claus, and other fun characters, plus an opportunity for the community to do some early holiday shopping. We hope you'll be able to join us on Saturday, November 11th from 3 to 7 p.m. for the inaugural holiday market.
To catch any shows, you can tune into Channel 10 or check us out on YouTube under Independence Television. You can follow us on Facebook under Independence Television. And to stay up to date with all things we have happening, just follow us anywhere on any of those platforms. Here at ITV, we are always looking for new show producers, so if you have a show idea or have an event you would like covered, please email us at update@independencetelevision.com, or you can call us at 248-623-3661. Thank you for watching.
All right, first and foremost, I just want to give a heartfelt thank you on behalf of the staff and students at Springfield Plains Elementary to the Clarkston community for supporting our recent bond and believing in the staff and the students in the community. And I also want to say thank you to the Springfield Plains Elementary PTA for their extended support and care and love for our students. They added on about 50% of the equipment that you will see in this film today.
The first time I saw the new playground, I was like, wow! Wow, it's so much bigger than last year. I thought, wow, because I did not know it was going to be that big. I thought it was just going to be like a little upgrade, like a little extension. I thought they were still going to keep like the new one, but they completely did it. Oh my gosh, there's going to be so many new kindergartners and first graders playing on this and being happy. My favorite thing about the new playground is how everyone's now like exercising and having habit number 6, synergizing, and like have a chance to like have more activities to do as it's more bigger. My favorite thing is probably that it's bigger and there's more space to play, causing less arguments over like where people get to play. My favorite thing about the new playground is how big it is, and there's like 2 stories and 2 big slides, so not everybody is waiting in one line to go down a super big slide, and there's more options for kids to play on of all ages.
Recent time it's changed because I think everyone's more like playing, because last year you saw so many people just like roaming around and sitting and not doing anything, and this year you see a lot more of that.
Well, it's changed for me and all the kids through K through 5 because there's not a lot of people roaming around on the playground. Like now, since it's bigger and more updated, we can all play on it and have fun.
I love this playground, particularly for the vibrant colors that you see, because it depicts the kids' energy and their passion at school all day. The playground allows for kids to have many different types of movements, the push, the pulls, the spins, and it really gets their energy out. In past years, kids have been wandering around on the playground, having behavior issues, and now every single child is engaged in some type of equipment or activity during the course of their recess. So we're extremely grateful for that. As an extension to the recess, the playground is also utilized with the improvements to our track now that's roughly 1/8 of a mile. It's used for the PTA Fun Run and will be used in the spring to help support our field day. So we're extremely grateful for this opportunity from the community.
I want to say to the PTA, thank you for making this possible. We couldn't have done this without you.
Say thank you because they could have spent it on so many other things. I want to say thank you for making this possible for all of the kids at Springfield Plains.
I want to say thank you very much to the PTA, and I really think that they deserve it.
Thank you, Clarkston!
And now we'd like to show you some ducks.